Our next inductee, the one and Lord knows the only, Megan Rapinoe. Check it out.
Megan Rapinoe is already in the University of Portland's Athletic Hall of Fame, joining as a member of the undefeated 2005 National Championship winning squad, which was inducted in 2016. Now she joins the Hall as an individual in recognition of her historic college and international career. Despite missing nearly 2 full collegiate seasons due to injury, Rapinoe made her mark by joining all-time greats Tiffany Milbrett and Shannon McMillan as the only pilots to score 25 goals and 15 assists in their first 2 seasons on the block. She capped her college career with 30 goals and 28 assists in just 50 games played. Rapinoe was named the 2005 Soccer Times National Freshman of the Year, NSCAA First Team All-American, Unanimous First Team Freshman All-American, WCC Freshman of the Year, and member of the NCAA All-Tournament team in capping one of the best debut campaigns in program history. She had 15 goals and 13 assists for the 5th best freshman point total all time. Rapinoe bookended her career around a pair of season-ending knee injuries in 2006 and 2007 by garnering first-team All-American honors and WCC Player of the Year recognition as a senior in 2008. She was also a 3-time NSCAA All-West Region pick and the 2009 University of Portland Female Student Athlete of the Year. Rapinoe was a regular on U.S. youth national teams and exploded onto the world stage during an 18-year career with the U.S. women's national team that was highlighted by claiming the 2019 Ballon d'Or and the Best FIFA Women's Player in the World awards. She led the U.S. to gold medals at the 2012 Olympics as well as the 2015 and 2019 FIFA Women's World Cups. She retired from professional soccer and international soccer in 2023 after scoring 68 goals in the NWSL and 63 goals for the U.S. women's national team.
Back where it all started.
Yeah, very
Back
much
where
so.
it all started. Any memories when you pulled up, to campus and hit Merlot today? If so, could you share those with us?
Well, my sister actually just, Lando, obviously, I'm a twin, and Rachel and I went here together and played here together, and she says, are you going to tell him how Mom made us come on a recruiting visit here to pay our respects to Clive? We didn't want to come. And then when we got here, we didn't want to leave, and we never did.
And there it is. You had a chance to meet with Michelle French's women's soccer team, Frenchie, earlier
gang.
today.
Hey.
What was the message to these young women? Maybe they had some questions or just perhaps what you talked to them about.
I mean, I think for me, college was such a transformative period in my life where I feel like I really became me, as a player, as a person. I think being in the big city of Portland, from the small town of where we're from, just opened my eyes to everything. So I think for them, just lean into finding who you are, lean into your teammates and your community. And, I always say, for me, it's so important that I express my individuality and get the opportunity to do that. I have to have that. But in a team setting, it's almost more important that you are yourself, but then you're in service of the team. And I feel like when you get to do that and when you're given the space to be your full self, then you can really give a lot back to the team. So I try to express that. I don't know if they listen, but I mean, we'll see.
I'm pretty sure they might
how
have
kids
a little
are.
bit. Yeah, okay. Seriously though, you and your sister could have gone anywhere. Why UP?
Like I said, we didn't want to come here. This was our first of 3 visits.
Okay.
Yeah, we were visiting here, we were visiting UCLA, and then we were visiting Santa Clara. And we were basically going to Santa Clara. We're going to visit the other ones and sort of check it out. And when we got here, it's so cliche, but it's like Portland chose us. When we got here, it just made sense for both of us.
You remember it that boldly?
Vividly.
Okay.
Yeah. On the plane coming here, we were like, this sucks. Mom's making us come. This
Cracks
sucks.
me up.
On the way home, we were like, we have to cancel the other visits. And my mom was like, you're going on the other visits and can't cancel. So when we were here, it was the team and the community, and you could feel the spirit of Clive everywhere. And it just was right. I mean, I think in hindsight, I think there were some gay players on the team, and we really did like them, and we were like, they're cool. Oh my God, she's so cool.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Now we're checking the boxes.
She wears chacos. What are those? Those are cool.
Chacos. So, man, you and your sister obviously, boom, hit the ground running. Is the 2005? You're a freshman. You are just owning the pitch. Was that the moment, or is there something a little more subtle? Because we obviously go to the title right away. Mm-hmm. Is that the defining moment for you here, or was there something else maybe?
I mean, I think 2005, the whole season,
Okay.
and I think the sort of like compilation of the entire season, everything I learned from that season. I think you show up and like you're a freshman, you have you think you know a lot, but you have no idea what's going on. And I think coming into the team that I did, it was like, had such an identity and such a spirit. And, you know, I said earlier in an interview, like the angel of Clive was around so often with a character like that and a person like that who meant so much to soccer in general, but to the team and to the players. It can be this like void, and it can be a lot to handle. And the players so beautifully embodied that. And that made it, I think, easy for me to step into. I also played in the 10 behind Sink, and so then everything was easy for me. And nobody knew who I was, so I got to just be very free. And, you know, Angie was talking about earlier about our team was amazing. Like the players that we had and the talent that we had and the style of play that we had, they did an amazing job recruiting, because I think a lot of us would have not fit in very well at a lot of other colleges. I think I wouldn't have fit in very well. I think Angie wouldn't have fit in very well. There was an understanding of the way that we wanted to play and how important that was. And that was valued in us and seen in us. And I feel like it showed on the field. So I feel like that whole season, I just learned that we were always going to win.
Wow.
And I didn't really know that before. I mean, you play club. I mean, we also from a really small town, my sister and I, so we lost a lot. I knew how to lose, for sure. I knew how to score goals and lose. But to have that experience of like, oh, I know that we're going to win, usually because Sink was going to score. So it was just like you get that feeling, and then it's like you become excited in the games. You become excited when it gets tight, when it's in the second half, when you haven't scored yet, when you're on the road, when you're in the championship game, when we're in the semifinal and we're going to penalty kicks. Like we knew we were gonna win eventually.
You just knew.
He just knew it because it already happened all throughout the season.
How did playing here, when you think about all the things you've accomplished, too many to know. But how did playing here set you up to do what you did after you graduated?
Well, I think it's just that. I think there's something just natural. I mean, I like moments. I like the big moments. But I also learned how to do that here. You know, I learned how to do the crazy cross to Abby in the whatever minute, because I knew we were gonna win. I always knew we were gonna win, and I learned that here. I think I came from a club team that valued the type of player that I was and never tried to make me anything different. I came to a college that valued who I was on and off the field, and never tried to make me anything different. And then I think by the time I got to the national team, I was like, this is who I am, y'all. Let's go.
On the pitch, you changed the game. Off the pitch, you changed the world. You did what wasn't cool. Wasn't what you did to rattle cages, to use your voice, to upset the proverbial apple cart, if you will, to stand tall in what you believed in. Something that, you know, I think your mom, I remember reading a quote instilled in you and your siblings from, hey, if you've got a gift, use it, do it right. Your gift of using your voice, why? Why did you say, I don't care what this is going to cost me, I'm going to talk, I'm going to stand tall? Why?
Oh gosh, I mean, I think my mom did instill that in us very early.
Okay.
I think she had a really tough upbringing. She was really poor. There was a lot. She grew up in a family of 8. I think they got made fun of a lot. And I think she expressed to us how hard that was. And I think she knew that we were popular and we were good at sports and we had that something. And she was like, you're gonna use it, right? And it's your responsibility to do that. I think that's a big part of the way that I just approach the way that I live my life, really. Like, I have a platform and I've, played for the national team. And so we have fans and all this, yes. But I also, it's not just a responsibility, it's a privilege to be able to do that. And also I think I saw and felt how important it was me coming out and being myself. And I feel like when I got to Portland and discovered that I was gay, even though that was a little shocking because, like, hello, I was like, why didn't anyone tell me?
They probably tried.
They didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not forcibly enough. But having that experience and understanding how much that meant to me and how much life immediately made sense. And I also understood that, like, in a way, I was asking people to back me and to support me and to, you don't have to be gay to be cool with me being gay or to support me being gay. And I think later in my activism, that's exactly how I thought of it. I didn't have to be Colin Kaepernick to kneel alongside Colin Kaepernick. I didn't have to, well, I was underpaid, so then I did advocate for myself there. But I think that's really the essence of it. And I also saw how impactful that could be. I saw my own personal impact in real time. I saw my team's impact in real time. I saw even here when we were in Portland, the impact that we had on the community and the importance that the school and the program imparted on us. Like, this is part of just being a good person. I mean, I also think it's not very difficult. Like, I know that there's a lot of maybe fear or backlash that comes with it, but I don't think it's that difficult to, stand up and do the right thing, especially when you're doing it on behalf of someone else when you're in a better position than them.
I'm going to leave you with this one. Legacy. Rapinoe, soccer legend. Rapinoe, activist. Or a little bit of both. A whole lot of both. What do we think?
I mean, yeah, I can't have one without the other, really. They're very intertwined. I didn't choose to have this gift. I was just born with it. Of course, I worked hard and did all the things, but I feel like soccer was my vehicle to do something else. And I loved playing soccer, and it was the best job ever. Now that I'm retired and doing other stuff that is considered work, I'm like, oh, this is a lot. This is not nearly as fun. I'm just kidding. But I think it was always the combination of both of them that was the most special. Like, I get to use this thing that I was given to also do this other thing that I love and, hopefully make the world a better place. Even though I went to a Catholic university, I'm not a religious person, and so I feel like you get this one life to make an impact, to live your life, to try things, to try to be the best version of yourself and be the best person you can for your friends, your family, community. And I'm like, well, we might as well give it a good old college try.
Can we all raise a glass to Sinky on the announcement of her retirement?
Legend.
Can we just raise a glass, please? Here's to your teammate, a lot of the teammates of the soccer women who are over here, Christine Sinclair, and raise a glass to you as well, young lady.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time. Congratulations. Thank you.